Hey everyone, today this video is gonna be similar to the streamer one I made, where I talked about like how it blows my mind that this guy's room is so like fucking disgusting, but yet he's absolutely fine staying there. Except this time I'll give some credit and say like this one is not as bad as the previous one, but it's just like all the furniture and stuff this lady has in her room that makes it so bizarre to me. The TikTok I want to talk about today is a woman called Mira Magdalene, who makes like these kind of like fashion videos which shows her like the custom dresses she made. And she makes a lot of them, with each one being unique, which confuses me because like she makes like these very fast. But that's not the reason why I talk about her. I don't talk about her because in every TikTok of hers, you can see a wall of keyboards behind her, and everyone in the comments was like, what is that about? Which then led us to making a room tour series, with so far making 5 parts, but today I'll only be talking about 3. I'll start by showing all of part 1, to show like how bizarre it is.
Okay, let's do it. I'm gonna show you all the rest of my space. I'm gonna do it like in a series. I'm gonna start with my bedroom area. If you don't know, this is my bathroom. So this is like, that's my shower, my keyboard wall. This is my other keyboard wall. And then right outside this door, we have my bedroom area complete with a very cute little cat. I have a round bed, and then I have this seashell headboard that I designed and made with a good bit of assistance. These are some little barnacles on it that I made out of molding clay. My little aquatic backdrop. And then this is a somewhat recent find. This like vintage lamp that looks like a sea anemone. I'm very excited about that. This is my little like nightstand that just has a bunch of my like thrifted aquatic stuff on it, including this guy. So this is a little bird's eye view moment, but this is like the back of the shell. So it has all these like bumps and stuff. This is from popcorn ceiling stuff that I got. And then here's my cat Stevie looking very cute. But yeah, that's my little bedroom area.
Because I'm expecting most of you believe like the keyboard wall like was part of our office or garage, or like somewhere in the house which doesn't see it every day. But the fact that it's in the bathroom is so bizarre to me. Like how would you not get sick and tired of seeing that every day? Especially when it's covering all 4 walls. Plus, with the cables like lying around, it has to be a nightmare to walk in there. I think I should have them separated, as if the keyboard for the computers was so vastly different from like, the keyboard for the music that they had like have their own section, like a museum. But this was just some small foreshadowing for what like her room would be like. She then walks out to her bedroom when you can see her bed. I gave her some props because it looks like very elaborate, so clearly it wasn't easy to make. But at the same time, that looks so annoying to only see that every time you wake up in the morning. And plus I imagine you should like get out of there, you have to like wriggle your way out from like the bottom. This is the kind of design that a 5-year-old would really want for a bedroom, like the dream design they want. So it blows my mind that an actual grown woman would make this. The last interesting thing about this video is the CRTV and like the panoramic like toy thing, which to be honest, does remind me of a toy I had when I was a kid, so that's not that bad. But I can't understand the CRTV because it just stands there playing like static the entire day. I do understand some people go to sleep faster when they have like some white noise in the background, so it might be for that. But I'd much rather buy a small cheap device for that instead of like a huge box TV. Even if it's muted, I imagine it's distracting having like the light flashing every goddamn day. However, some of you might have seen that and saw like it wasn't that bad, so now I'll play part 4, which is definitely worse.
Tour of my room, part 4, I believe. Let's recap. If you don't know, this is my bathroom. This is my keyboard wall. This is my other keyboard wall. This is my bedroom area, ocean themed. This is like my office sewing area with my worm wall. All right, and then over here I have my picture frame collection. I collect picture frames. I didn't want to leave them empty, so I filled them all with pictures of nail clippers, except this one. I did nail clippers so it would match my calendar, which I'm obsessed with. And then I have all of these nail clipper stickers that I've been using to mark the days. I'll go ahead and mark yesterday. All right, and then for my absolute favorite part, this. That opens. So all of these little sections. And they all have nail clippers in them. And then it opens like this all the way, and you can grab your nail clippers. And then it slowly closes back up. Anyway, that's the end of part 4. I'm thinking about showing y'all like a little tour of my closet next, even though that feels like a very daunting endeavor, but yeah.
So we already saw those parts, but the worm and nail clipper parts, that's a part that everyone can agree is weird. I can't imagine what it's like to bring a friend over to your house and invite them to your bedroom and then explain for an hour why you have everything in there. What would she even do if she had a friend who was like scared of worms, because they take a huge section of the wall. She did say like that was like a sewing area / office, so I'm guessing all those pictures of like worms and centipedes give her inspiration when she's spending hours like making clothes. Then you have the nail clipper parts, where she said like she had a bunch of picture frames and to not leave them empty, she filled it up with like PNGs of nail clippers. Yeah, so fuck the idea of like filling up with pictures of like friends and family. Just use like nail clippers because it's random and weird. I don't want to knock people down for their collections, but I feel like picture frame collections are like the worst thing to collect, even worse than like Funko Pops. Because then with those, you could sell them if you get sick and tired of them, where the money would be good. But who would you go to sell picture frames? I also hate the Walter White picture there as well, because I'm just so sick and tired of like seeing Breaking Bad memes, and she just put it there because it's random and, you know, weird. I should probably mention now that I feel like this woman has like autism, because it takes like an extreme level of obsession to fill up your entire room with this kind of stuff and not get sick and tired of it after a week. This is an iconic meme where girls make fun of guys for having like really plain bedrooms where they barely have any furniture. But I much rather prefer that kind of room with like a mattress or like a lawn chair than this fever dream of a bedroom. That's what made me realize she only showed off her bedroom, which might imply like she still lives with her parents, and I feel extremely bad for them because they have to live in a house that keeps that abomination of an area. Potentially in the future, she might become like rich and famous, and then she'll buy a mansion and just like decorate it the same as this, where every square inch is covered in like unfunny random stuff. Which could happen, because her TikToks get like a shit ton of likes whenever they do blow up. The only part I don't understand is that like small device that plays that melody. It just contrasts with everything else. When I first watched her, I saw she had like this like 2000 aesthetic, but then I saw she also had like the aquatic, nostalgic stuff as well. But then she had this thing that looked vintage, so it's just like a huge mess of different styles, which she probably has like multiple obsessions, and she wanted to keep all 3 of them in her bedroom. But anyways, the last part of our show, part 5, is definitely the weirdest one, and I hope to God it's definitely the last one as well.
Tour of my room, part 5 or 6, I believe. Let's quickly recap. This is my keyboard wall, my other keyboard wall. This is my ocean-themed bedroom area. I have my horse sheets on right now, so it's kind of giving Mojo Dojo Casa House. Also, that's my cat Stevie. This is my office area with my worm wall. All right, and then this is my picture frame collection. It's all pictures of nail clippers, except Walter White, and it's to match my calendar. And then this is my carousel nail clipper music box that opens and closes and is full of nail clippers. And then this is my inside dirt. It's just dirt that I have inside to play with. And then in the middle of it, I have this candy machine that I thrifted. I didn't want to fill it with candy, so I filled it with a bunch of tiny images of Jimmy Neutron's dad. That's the one I got. There's a bunch in there, so you can collect them all. And then if you want to play in the dirt and you get to the bottom, the bottom is completely custom lined with images of Jimmy Neutron's dad to match. All right, I can't exactly clear out the whole thing, but there's one spot. But yeah, those are some of the hues, aka Jimmy Neutron's dad.
The idea of a play pool filled with dirt in a grown-ass woman's bedroom is so disgusting that house has to be like boarded up to prevent anyone from going in or getting out. How often do you get the desire to play with dirt? So much so that you actually have to fill up a pool in your bedroom to do so. And it probably smells like shit being in there all day. I don't think some people really deserve this big of a room, cause then like it gets the better of them and they start filling with like random shit. If she lived in one of those like Chinese coffin homes, it would actually be better for her, cause she wouldn't have enough room to like put useless stuff there. I also want to mention that the gumball machine is dumb, cause it's just that kind of like cringe humor that kids have in high school. Except this woman is still like in her 20s or early 30s and still finds it funny. This is why it's so confusing me to see like her TikTok get so much likes, cause who would look at this and think it's cool? Like it has to be like the worst place to live in. Also, where do you even get a gumball machine from? Because there's no source that you could buy it from, so you probably just stole it and put it in the bedroom. But yeah, in closing, I really hope this is the last part of the room tour she has. Some people wanted to see her closet, which might actually be worse, because they're equally as confusing as the bedroom. The one thing I'll give her credit for is like the amount of time and energy she spends making the dresses, because they don't look easy to make. But then all her talent goes to like making these nightmare dresses, so I can't really pretend like she's incredible at what she does. But if it makes her happy, I guess that's all you can ask for. And she'll probably keep on doing it, because so far she's made a lot. She even took the extra step of like opening her own shop, which to be honest, looks pretty professional, because you can definitely tell like she went out like to act like photo shoots. Some clothing items even sold out, which kinda scares me, because that means like there's a small niche market with people actually liking these dresses. This might actually lead her to become like a famous fashion designer, where like what she makes is like the norm for what people wear every day in the future, which I don't really care about, because all I hope is that she stops making these bedroom tours. But that's all I have to say. So hopefully you guys a video, and I'll see you next time. Bye.